So our firm is a business valuation firm, which means it's also a professional services firm. So one of the fun things about what we do is we get to work with a lot of different companies, and we get to see what works well and what doesn't work so well. And over 20 years of doing business valuation, working with private middle market companies, I've had the benefit of being able to cherry pick some of those best ideas, best practices from our highest performing clients and apply them to our own business. And one of those best practices was EOS. When I first got exposed to EOS, the timing really couldn't have been better. As part of our family business succession, we went through our own ownership and leadership succession, and I had embarked on a pretty aggressive but not very well thought out growth strategy. And after seeing, I think it was the 6th of my clients who had implemented EOS and seeing their results, it occurred to me that maybe we should stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Maybe we should take something that's already been proven to work and give it a try for ourselves. And it was one of the best decisions we ever made. When you look at the ecosystem that's out there to help entrepreneurs and growth companies develop and scale, there's a lot of resources. EOS is a great example, and within the EOS ecosystem, there's a lot of great resources. There's implementers and other consultants. Our role is a little bit different, and our role really relies on valuation-based consulting to help owners understand value, but understand what creates lasting value. And so we're going to work closely in tandem with a company's other advisors in order to help the owners and leadership team build that lasting value in ways that some of the other advisors necessarily aren't focusing on because they don't necessarily have that valuation lens. The common thread with the companies we're working with is that they are growing and they're dynamic, which means you could say they're doing stuff. Companies that are on EOS are dynamic, growing companies with aggressive growth goals and a clear path to hit those goals. A lot of these things that dynamic growing companies are going through are things that that owner and that leadership team may be facing for the first time. Whereas we've had the benefit of working with hundreds of other companies who've been through the same things over and over. We've seen what works, we've seen what doesn't. And so our role is to bring that perspective and that wisdom to the entrepreneurial companies who we work with to help them build lasting value. Obviously, it also helps that we're on EOS. We've lived it. We also are speaking from our own experience as both a family business that's been through an ownership and a leadership succession, as well as an entrepreneurial company that has been through an EOS implementation and frankly, a transformation as a result of EOS.